In a sign of Rhode Island slowly reopening, Governor Gina Raimondo held her daily briefing in a new location today with reporters in the room for the first time in weeks.
And today she also announced plans to let restaurants begin outdoor dining a week from today. Unfortunately, the Rhode Island Department of Health reports another 8 people with COVID-19 have died. However, the number of people in the hospital went down again for the 7th day in a row.
Eyewitness News reporter Ted Nesi joins us live from the State House with what the governor had to say. Ted?
Good evening, Shannon. Mike, yes, the governor's press briefing today moved to the Veterans Memorial Auditorium, just a stone's throw away from here at the State House, a venue large enough to accommodate social distancing.
We have to change the way we do things, and this is a great example of that.
With phase 1 of reopening underway, a new normal for reporters at the governor's daily coronavirus briefing, all wearing masks and spaced far apart. She offered a mixed report on Rhode Island's first weekend after she lifted her stay-at-home order, saying while inspectors found nearly all retail employees wearing masks, only about 75% of customers were doing so.
So we do need to do better than that. If you want to go out shopping, and I hope you do, because our local retailers need a hand, they need the business, you do have to wear your face mask. We also continue to see very mediocre compliance of people with their masks on at drive-thrus.
Another lifeline coming for restaurants. Beginning next Monday, they'll be allowed to offer limited outdoor dining by reservation with a setup like this. There'll be new rules, including no sharing of menus.
We want people to use menus differently. Disposable menus, menus that are sanitized between uses. That's because menus are a classic high-touch item.
Restaurants will also have to collect contact information for all diners in case a worker or another patron later tests positive for COVID-19. For other activities, the waiting game continues. Where's your head at right now on getting guidance out that allows some limited religious services?
Yeah, it's a really good question. We worked hard Friday, Saturday, yesterday with faith leaders of all denominations. It's a couple of weeks away. It's going to happen in the month of May, and we're just being cautious.
Governor's administration also working on a new plan for more emergency relief for small businesses using some of that $1.25 billion that Congress has allocated to the state. More details expected on that in the next week. Coming up new at 5:30, a question we're getting a lot. What about youth summer camps and youth sports? I'll have the governor's answer. Live at the State House, Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, Rhode Island's Department of Education is giving guidance to schools on options for graduation ceremonies.
And they include holding drive-in ceremonies or something on Zoom. If they want to do something in person, education officials say the rules are the same for just about every other kind of social gathering. Groups of no more than 5, masks on at all times, and people staying 6 feet apart.
Meanwhile, Governor Gina Raimondo today touched on what might happen with camps and other kids' activities this summer. Eyewitness News reporter Ted Nesi joins us live with that. Ted?
Shannon, Mike, it's a question we've been getting frequently into our 12 Responds program. What is going to happen in the coming months with summer camps and youth sports? So I put the question today directly to the governor and the health department director.
I'm hoping that Thursday or Friday this week I'm going to have something to say about summer camps. If not, maybe next Monday or Tuesday. We want to be enabling as much summer camp and sports as possible this summer under a new set of rules. And, you know, at the moment, that's pretty much what we have to say.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has just issued guidance for all of public health on the approach that we will be taking. So similar to how we have done it with the additional guidance that occurs, we'll align that with what works well for Rhode Island and make sure that we have a safe approach for going forward.
In a sense, what's the high-level guidance from CDC on youth sports?
The high level is it is challenging to maintain the distance that's needed within a sports environment. So we will need to look into what creative ways may be possible for the activity, the physical activity, to still be engaged.
Yeah, for instance, everyone's already allowed to golf, so if it's a youth sport that's golfing or swimming or tennis, that's very different than you know, lacrosse or football, you know, something else that's a real contact sport. So my goal is to enable as much summer camp and youth sports as possible in, you know, following the doctor's rules around what we're allowed to do.
The governor also told us she was pleased that there were no signs of large crowds congregating in state parks, some of which reopened their parking lots over the weekend, though she acknowledges that might be partly due to the weather. She says her next step is to open the rest of the state parks and then potentially state beaches by Memorial Day weekend. Live at the State House, Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.